Previously on Homebrew Detritus.
Previously on Homebrew Detritus. I think it's you, Toker.
I don't think so.
When I go to a sushi place, I always get the dragon roll.
I only need one book, though.
A lot of the.
Yeah, thanks.
So 97%.
Oh, it's basically done.
Why is he drinking? I still don't know why he's drinking.
Why?
When Frank's nags somebody, it's probably.
I don't know.
Oh, somebody yells at Frakes?
Something
As
I
opposed
did.
to Frakes yelling at somebody?
You can find out next time on Homebrew Detritus. Visit us at www.
Your mom's a whore.
Every time somebody's mean, he takes a shot.
You found it out. I'm not doing that. I'm not dumb.
Drink another one.
Kill him!
Would you rather be a cartoon or a Muppet?
A Muppet.
Muppets are at least original.
Muppets get to meet
But-
celebrities.
But if you were a Muppet, you'd have some dude stand up your ass.
And?
Still not seeing the downside of it.
Well, you say meet celebrities. Scooby-Doo met a bunch of celebrities, but they're like B-team celebrities.
Hey, you take
No,
that back. The
Adam
Harlem
West is
Globetrotter
no
are
B
A-team.
team.
Are you implying that Don Rickles is a B-team celebrity?
They were at the time.
Harlem Globetrotters, man. Harlem fucking Globetrotters.
Batman!
Adam West, Batman, as Batman.
Yeah. That would have been cool, in the 70s.
Which is when it took place.
Yeah.
Didn't they meet
it's
Kiss?
still cool now.
Did they meet Kiss?
I don't want
Wasn't that a thing? I thought that was a thing. Scooby-Doo and
Did or
Kiss
not?
running
Did they
around together.
Did they meet the
Same
monkeys?
thing.
I feel like they met the
I
monkeys.
feel like they did meet the monkeys. They were like, hey, I forget how the song goes.
Hey, we're the monkeys. People say we monkey around.
That's it. But they'll just keep on singing. I used to be so excited when that show came on when I was little.
Me too.
So weird.
Well,
I
it
just like
had
the
a
song.
lot of bright colors.
No, I mean, the show is just
Hippie.
intentionally weird. I liked it. I liked it.
I don't remember anything of the
Scooby-Doo.
show, but the song definitely was something I looked forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Scooby-Doo met Kiss in 2015.
They met the monkeys in the 70s, I believe.
I thought it was earlier than that. Damn.
Yep,
That was awfully late.
Well,
to be
Gene Simmons
capitalizing.
finally lowered his price low enough
Oh,
that
God.
Scooby-Doo said, okay, we'll take it.
Wow.
Well,
No,
that's
Gene
the movie
Simmons will
anyway.
sell anything.
Mm-hmm.
There is Scooby-Doo and Kiss Rock and Roll Mystery. Oh, that's also 2015. Never mind.
Okay.
Same movie.
Yeah,
was
back in
not that long
2015. When Scooby-Doo and Kiss met up, it was just...
It's a simpler time.
Yeah, who did
Simpler
Gene
time.
Simmons turn out to be?
he, was,
Old Farmer Higgins!
he was Gene Simmons again under the mask.
It was Peter Criss the whole time.
I will say what I really like about Scooby-Doo is the fact that they tried to teach kids that it's not monsters out there doing stuff. It's people you already know.
No.
It's the adults
It's real,
in your
man.
life
It's too
that
real.
you need to be afraid
Trust
of.
no one.
It's about the scammers.
You
Can't
also,
trust a
they taught kids not to trust expiration dates.
Oh, yeah.
No matter how old that house is, boy, you can make a sandwich.
They also... I think the lesson I mainly learned from Scooby-Doo is that if you're going to be counterfeiting money, Halloween masks are always intricately involved. I don't know how.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those costumes were elaborate, though. It seems like those would have cost a whole lot.
You gotta spend money to make money, buddy.
You gotta spend money to make fake money.
They fooled whole towns and stuff with those things.
I know it. That's why they started
Daylight.
counterfeiting money, is to afford the costume.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
find
that's probably what led to it.
the dumbest burg on the map, find an elaborate costume. That's where you set up your criminal operation.
I'm having a hard time getting started.
I
need a-
had a customer one
One
time
of
that had
my
like a
wet
little film
balls.
crew, and he would go around Charleston to haunted houses and try to make like paranormal.
That was my
Did you
way
guys-
to talk about all the soul food we ate before we started recording, which
It was good.
it was
It was
delicious.
good.
I can't wait to go back,
Wow.
but got that itis.
Ew.
Worth it.
Red Bull, Red Bull.
Now we have to buy time for Frakes, whose
Uh.
bowels have betrayed him yet again.
Let's tell embarrassing stories about Frakes in particular.
His face, his bowels betrayed us all.
I met Toker's mom.
He did.
Real
yeah.
sweet lady. She
Mhm.
bought my food.
She did.
Oh, she's into you.
I mean, that's fine. You don't have to call me dad yet, Toker, but eventually I hope you come to respect me.
I might.
You're not my real dad, doob.
Anybody who shows up at the soul food place dressed like a warlock, I'll eventually call daddy. I don't know why.
They can't call me daddy. That's weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to call you. I'll call my dad, and I'll call you daddy.
Daddy.
Mm.
All right, I'm fine with it now. I've come to like it.
Yeah, you'll definitely come to like it.
Hey,
Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Gay porn.
there's somebody I never want to see. There's two people I never want to see in a gay porn. It's Tom Green and Rip Torn.
Mm.
I
I
bet
thought you were going to say Kevin and me.
Have you seen Tom Green lately?
Why, is he ripped or something?
No. He's living off the grid and just doing like videos with his dog out in the wilderness. It's kind of fun.
Putting his butt on the
Really?
dog.
Yeah, no, he's not the same Tom Green I grew up with. He's evolved because, you know, he's a real person and people change. Good people change.
Yeah, good people change.
Yep.
I haven't changed in 2 weeks.
Oh, we know.
What have you not changed in 2 weeks?
I appreciate the fact that Tom Green got $1 million to make Freddy Got Fingered and then just wasted the entire budget. I respect that.
I enjoyed that movie, and back in the day, I really did like watching it.
Was it the elephant hand job?
I don't
Part's got to be
remember
part
that.
of it at least.
Don't remember that.
That is a memorable scene, if nothing.
I don't know. I don't. That movie feels like a fever dream. I can't remember a lot about it other than the disturbing imagery.
If you could tell me, Terrence, if you could tell me where Tom Green worked at the beginning of that movie, or not in the beginning, his first job in that movie, I'll give you a Benny.
Ice cream truck?
Close. He worked at a cheese sandwich producing facility.
Oh yes, he was making
How
cheese
is this close to an ice cream
sandwiches.
truck?
It's dairy
fine.
affiliated.
Dairy, yeah.
It's food related.
I just never really like. That's why I know what a LeBaron looks like. Is because of that movie.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that movie since it came out on cable.
Oh, we saw it in the theater.
Yeah, you've
God,
never
I
seen it,
haven't
Kevin.
seen
No, I saw it in theaters, and I remember liking it enough to watch it on cable TV when it came out for free, and I haven't seen it since.
I owned it on VHS and DVD. I remember it was that time period where I bought it on VHS, and it was like cheap, bargain bin, whatever. But I grabbed it because I was like, oh, I like Tom Green. This will be funny. And then it was time for DVDs, and I was like, oh, look, it's cheap. I'll buy it. So I had
Is
two
that-
copies.
Was it from that time in your life where I had a similar thing? I will never not own a copy of 12 Monkeys. I don't have a copy of 12 Monkeys anymore.
No, it's just one of those things where it was like I just moved to Charleston and I only knew how to get to Walmart, because I lived on Rutledge and I drove, and then I saw a big road which happened to be the crosstown, and so I got on that and I drove, and then I just ended up at the Walmart on James Island, and it was the only place I knew how to get. So I would go there in the middle of the night, real high, and look at what do you got. And so yeah.
Y'all remember going to all-night stores?
Mhm.
I think we should
digging through
release an
bins
episode.
of DVDs.
Toker.
Yep.
Can we release an episode on VHS?
We can try.
Do we have
I think we should do a one shot, only available on VHS.
I think we should at least do an episode on VHS filter, which I know you probably have in that.
I mean, I could definitely fake a VHS look.
Yeah, because I don't know if anybody has a VCR where you would even get one.
No, that's not the point, though. The point would be to have it.
Yeah, I would love an episode. Just like the random episode from the middle. Like
Who
episode number
has,
16.
Who still has a VHS player?
Oh, I don't have one of those.
I don't know, but I want one.
I know where I can go to use one at my grandma's house. There's still a VHS DVD combo.
I just got a mental image of Kevin's house, and it's like landlines and VHSs and Betamax
Phone
players.
cords everywhere.
No,
A box full of cables.
I have a bin full of VHSs, so
You can get
I
one
have
for
to have a player. Like
I
I've
used
got
to-
Yellow Submarine on VHS.
I used to have a bin full of VHSs, but I started giving them away as prizes at my Nerd Bowl competitions. Marty Stouffer's Wild America on VHS, or
It's a classic.
I think I gave
Mortal
somebody.
Kombat.
I think I kept Mortal Kombat. Did I give that one away?
No, didn't you have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that
Yeah,
you kept?
I probably still. I mean, I've got a lot of Disney ones that I've kept, and really old Spider-Mans that were like they were like par animated. They were animated, but it was a lot of like freeze frame animations.
Zoom ins
Really
and
old
zoom
ones.
outs and stuff.
Oh man, I should have bought VHSs when they were basically giving them away. They're like every one of them on Amazon is like $400.
Yeah, I was about to say there's not one for under $300 on Amazon.
I
go
trashed
to
on
eBay, man.
I just trashed on my DVDs.
Go to eBay, not Amazon.
Or go to Walmart, get the one that'll last for 6 months. That's what I did.
6
So
months of consecutive play, or just 6 months of sitting in your house?
Well, no, I had it because it was a VHS to DVD converter.
Oh.
So I was taking old family VHSs and converting them to DVDs, and I got through 2 and it broke.
Oh,
I wonder if they
And,
still have the TV VHS.
I was very excited. I was like, I'm going to use this warranty. So I called the number up for the warranty company, and it was no longer in service. And I was like, oh, that's how that works.
That's the
Damn it.
problem with
Thanks,
lifetime warranty.
Walmart.
It's not the lifetime of your thing or your lifetime. It's the lifetime of the company that's providing the warranty.
Mm-hmm.
The term fly by night pops into mind.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, let's ship out 4,000 units of these VHSs, sell a bunch of lifetime warranties, and then close shop.
How much did we get? Did we break even? Yep. All right, we're out.
All right, let's do it again.
Thank you, LLC.
No, but I like the idea of having either one episode or a one shot on an obscure. We should do laser
we should put the Delta Green on VHS and then just
Yeah.
randomly leave it somewhere.
Yeah.
Hoping it makes the rounds.
We could do
How
kids
in
on-
Spooky.
We could do Kids on Bikes. That's an 80s themed RPG.
How in the hell do you get something onto VHS that's digital?
they have things that do it.
You set up a camcorder to look at your TV screen
Wait, do you have a VHS
Sure.
camcorder
and
still?
record it on VHS directly.
Do you still have one, Kevin?
No, I've never had a
Just hold us here for 2
camcorder.
hours.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had the big shoulder mounted when I was a child. They let me run around with, and it was you put the whole VHS slot in it, and it's set this big. And I filmed
Yeah.
like ants going up a tree, or ants fighting other ants,
We made
or
extremely weird
ants.
genre films.
I lived in the
Lot of
boonies with no other kids or people
Wow.
around.
You just filmed an LSD trip.
Mm.
Look at that.
I did film magic when I was a kid, where you would start recording and be in front of the camera, and then stop it real quick, and then move and start recording again, so you could vanish. You know,
TikTok before there was a
that
TikTok.
was high tech. I am so happy I couldn't post those online for everybody to see.
Ooh, yeah.
I wish you would find them now and put them up.
I'm glad I grew up without internet access and, putting my face all over the internet, because I would absolutely be on Kids Are Fucking Stupid subreddit or something.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of cringe artifacts from our youth, I feel.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure I would film myself cutting down road signs with machetes.
My older brother and I would write songs, and I still have some of the tapes of us.
Yeah, Matt Crosby used to do fake radio broadcasts.
Yeah,
I did that too.
Tape.
Yeah.
I, with a couple other friends, we tried to film our own episode of Family Matters.
Were you Urkel? You were Urkel.
I did cringeworthy, I'm sure.
Oh, I was just thinking of one of my first mixtapes where you record the songs off the radio with your other tape player. I used my mom's health tapes. It was like Dr. Joyce Myers or something. So it started off with her talking, and then there was a scratchy, and then it cut right to DMX. I'm gonna make y'all lose y'all's mind up in here. I was so proud of that.
That's almost as good as recording over the Bible on tape.
Yeah, I've always been funny. Let's get into this game.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, because last week it was Noob drunk and a bunch of discussion.
Yeah, why did you have to take all those shots, Noob?
Because I was mean to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, you left it in, so it kind of ruins the whole bit.
Yeah, I left it in on purpose because
we didn't want to have to.
It was not a good bit.
I didn't listen all the way to the end.
I had to.
You were there.
No, I was doing it for the recording audience because he said he was going to reveal it this week.
Yeah, no, it was revealed last episode. It saves on editing time for me, which is nice. And it was because you ended the show so many times. I wanted to leave all that in so people could see how drunk you really were.
8 shots, man. 8 shots.
Dave posted on there today. Dave, one of our illustrious patrons, was like, you should have done more shots, which tells me that he believes we're all meaner to each other than Noob gives us credit for. So you should have been way drunker.
I think Dave's biased.
I lost count after the 4th shot. It was hard.
And
a lot of my meanness is affection.
I got to say, as someone who edited these shows, there were a few sentences that popped out because going back in and editing, I'm like, okay, now I know why he's drinking. I want to see what Noob thinks is weird. And I feel like we were mean a few times and you were just like, nah.
That's not mean enough.
I'm not ready for a shot just yet. So I'm going to let that slide.
I think I also just missed some because I was drunk.
Yeah, that's it.
Who was the biggest offender? It was Frakes, wasn't it?
I think Mahogany.
Damn it. It's always her.
Call bullshit on that one.
Roll back the clip.
No.
What clip?
Yeah. We're trying to avoid editing.
You're right. Roll the clip where you said you wanted to avoid editing.
No,
Yeah.
that involves editing again. Here's a graphic I made that doesn't have anything to do with what we're talking about.
How about Pathfinder?
Nah.
What about it?
Hey, roll that Pathfinder clip.
Not a fan.
Here's a game. Here's a clip of us playing Pathfinder.
Remember that?
I just
already
want
had
to see
fun.
the bean footage.
We've already had our clip episode. Should we?
We're going to the summer court.
You are.
Do you want?
Noob's being mean.
Just take a shot.
Oh, I don't take shots on the schedule. I take a shot when I want to.
Yeah.
I'm bad at
happen to
drinking
want
games
to.
in that at the beginning I just want to drink. So I just, drink when I want to. And then when I have to at the end, I'm like, oh shit, I should have waited.
Yeah, now I'm out of drink.
Or no, it's not that I'm out of drink. It's just that I got to drink more because I'm going to get more drink. I'm going to win. Damn it.
There's a prize.
I play for keeps.
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here.
We know.
All right.
So you guys decided the summer court.
Okay. Sure, you don't want to have another 2.5 hour debate
I do
about it?
not. I don't even
All
want to talk about having another talk about that.
All right.
It was delightful, but I'm glad it's over. You find yourselves in the summer court side of this city.
It's hot.
It's temperate. It's different. Actually, it wouldn't be hot for you. You're probably used to that kind of weather anyway. Sandman. The multitude of houses and lords and ladies you could have found got narrowed down to one. You decided to do a little bit more investigating, and you came across your old troll friend. Come to find out that manure he sells is to a particular summer fae that use his manure for their illustrious gardens.
Hey, instant in.
We'll disguise ourselves as manure.
He gives you good directions to go meet Lady Kavatha.
And she would be
A summer fae lady.
I guess that's the bulk of the description we're getting from him. So
Probably a bad bitch.
She deals with growth and rebirth. But she's one of the smaller fae lords of summer.
all right.
But she could get us where we need to go.
Mm-hmm. That's why you're going there.
Okay.
Her holdings is a small keep built on an extremely large pedal. The winding walkway up this flower stem, and again, the sizes of this are incredible. And one of the lower pedals is her keep, Kafatha Holdings. You guys are in front of this flowery archway. It has to be 20 to 30 feet wide and as tall. There are a few well-dressed, obviously, guards out front who will stop you on your way and say, "What brings an assortment of dustlings to the Kavatha Holdings?"
Desperation.
See, if nobody
Let
jumps on it,
Saunders
he
speak.
tells the obvious truth.
I believe we decided to let Saunders speak for the group, being she's the charismatic one.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. We are here to see.
Lourdis
What's her
or
name again?
Lord Kavatha.
We are here to see Lord Kavatha. We have pressing matters that will require that we see the dragon.
You
Right?
wished for admittance to Pilgrim.
Yes, that's exactly what we need.
You're in luck. She is having holdings or visitations today. You're only slightly late for the beginning of it.
Apologize for our tardiness. Would you show us to the lady?
First, I would need to sign you up. What is your presentation?
What's your email address?
What is our presentation? Question mark.
We are
grasshopper.
We are here to tell the story, I believe, of us fighting our way through the wild hunt.
Oh yes, we are going to do
And-
a puppet show. That's what our reputation is. I don't know, like shadow.
I thought we were
puppets.
going to summon the Herald, right? We were going to try to summon the
Yeah,
Herald.
we're
and have
gonna
him tell it.
summon the Herald as part of part of our presentation, telling the story of us going through the wild hunt.
Victors of the Wild Hunt, huh? I could squeeze something like that in. And you say the Herald will be here?
In a form, yes.
Intriguing.
In the flesh.
I thought it was going to be in the clay thing.
We don't know that for sure.
That's why I said in a form.
Oh.
Yes, in a form. He will be.
She's not lying.
Then right this way to the nosebleed section for being late.
Wonderful.
You are escorted in by the very same guard. And you can see ahead this kind of arena open up, and the seating around it, at first glance, the seating around it looks like you're inside a flower again. But as the petals come up, those are seatings. And at the far end, there's the throne with who you are assuming is the Lady Kavatha, the Lordess Kavatha.
I changed my clothing's appearance to match local fashions.
Flowery, bright, vibrant, magical auras and on display. Just as you are led to your seating, you can see that some presentation has just ended. There's people leaving the center of this arena. And then two lone figures walk into the middle, and the crowd here gets quiet. There has to be several hundred, maybe 1,000 people here in attendance, ranging from different sorts of sprites and fae, brownies, elves, halflings, even you maybe see a few humans, maybe humanoids at least. But they all seem well-to-do, and I'm sorry, go ahead.
I keep a close eye on my wallet anyway.
Yeah.
And having entering the arena, as it may be, seeing this, I raise a hood over my head and cast a oath of anonymity. It just helps disguise me. As long as I don't purposefully reveal my identity, I can remain safely anonymous.
Okay.
Staying flashy with my clothes, armor out, looking
Kind of
good.
defeats the purpose of being seen, but all right.
Said that.
I'm talking about him. Go on. What are we watching?
As you sit down, the lights, these magical auras dim to utter darkness. Then the center of the arena where the two lone figures you last saw standing opens up. It's a cone of light that comes from the top, from some unknown magical source, and highlights these two people. One is obviously a fit, very charismatic, stunning man, and the other's a woman. As the man starts to dance in a strange, slow pattern, and slowly the woman joins in, the two of them dancing like mirrors around each other. And then a small bit of rain starts to fall, and you can hear music come in. But even as far away as you are, you can still hear the pitter-patter of their feet in the water now. It's meshing with the music that you're listening to. Everyone give me a will save.
You do this.
Is this versus enchantment?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that makes it mind affecting.
Yep.
Yes. Cool.
13.
25.
24.
21.
13.
Everybody under a 20 is completely and utterly fascinated by what they're looking at. The rest of you can feel the magic touch you, and you're not magically drawn to it, but it is still a beautiful performance. You feel a story being told here. As the rain falls even harder and the splashing mixes with the musical notes that you hear, it comes to kind of a slow stop, and the male dancer looks out and points into the arena at a shadowy figure That shadowy figure stands, turns, and leaves the arena. Then he starts to dance again. This time there's a foreboding, kind of a sadness. The male dancer is a weaker dancer now to the woman's more erratic, strong dancing. The rain gets harder and harder and harder until the man slips into the water. She cradles his head and he begins to cry. You feel like maybe you've seen this somewhere else in a city that's always sunny, but you can't be sure.
I get it. I get it. It's
That's
beautiful.
beautiful. Cried a little.
More and more of these types of performances happen. Several hours pass. You've seen dancing, you've seen duels, you've seen orators come up and give these great big speeches. And every time, afterwards, the crowd politely claps, sits down, the queen, or lordess, excuse me, she will stand and bow. The people will ask for a boon, normally a favor, to be put into her halls, for their stories to be etched into the living wood beneath her keep. And every time she agrees. Until finally, the dustlings of the mortal realms are called to present their case or their story of the wild hunt.
These guys are dead.
Do we
Back
want to
before-
have a...
Yeah,
Go ahead,
before, I didn't want to interrupt Toker while he's telling that story.
I didn't either.
Do we want to ask, or like, do you want to agree to summon the herald before it's our time to go up there, or not just surprise him with it?
No, do it on the stage. Right there.
Well, no, we do need to. I agree with Noob. Call him and at least let him know we're like when they call us, we summon him and tell him what he's about to do, so that he's not caught off guard.
You're not much.
I
Very
don't
much
know.
For,
I think it might be good to be part of the performance.
Yeah, you're not very much for dramatic flair, are you?
And here's
While
another
Sandra's talking, have one of us, start
sculpted out.
manipulating the clay.
Just gonna say, is anyone here good at performing? Does anyone
Yeah.
have a
Perform acting.
a skill that would
Dorian
be in a
has
visual
the
setting
skill.
like this?
Sounds like
Nobody's a tap dancer. Nobody.
No.
no. Dorian has acting, and that would be telling the tale dramatically and
It is a true tale.
enthusiastically.
I could build a boat.
I don't know if that's gonna work in this setting.
Does anybody have illusions that could aid the storytelling?
Well, let's see what I have. I don't think I have anything for that.
I
Like a
have no
wizard might?
illusion.
Now, here's another thought. Do we want to have a name?
Is not this debate.
No.
We're just the dustlings from the mortal realm.
Or
All right,
Yes.
that works for me.
I mean, it sounds
Yeah,
like
we
an
don't-
indie rock, prog rock band already. Dustlings from the mortal realm. Tonight at Tin Roof.
Opening for King Crimson.
I was gonna say like
That's a good get.
those are like those perform things. Those are trained only, right?
Yeah, I have some training in acting.
Okay. Yeah. So if you wanna be our actor, exactly.
Let me off the hook, in other words.
Oh no! I will be pantomiming the tale while you tell it.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
There we go.
There you
And
go.
who's going to summon the herald?
I'll go for that.
Someone with
I
a
have some
inherent-
crafting experience and shall.
Remember, from his
Or
description, you
his-
shouldn't need to have the skill. Just
Right,
put your
but-
thought to it. It should happen.
Yeah, much like the flying mounts we have, but I shall form him in the clay.
just don't neglect the balls, okay? Don't neglect the details.
We've been over this.
There's horse nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have a good remembrance of what he looks like, and you're ready to do
Yes.
Okay.
that. And
Massive balls. That's all I
Massive
remember.
balls.
All right, so you guys are presented a pathway to the center of the arena.
We
Much
make
like-
our way. Oh,
Much like all the other ones, when you get to the middle, there's a few moments for you to gather your wits, and then the lights dim for everyone around you. You realize now that when you're in the middle, when those lights dim, an illusion happens to where you can't see the audience. You can only see Kavatha and all of her glory and the throne that she sits on. It is a play for one, even though the audience is bigger.
A brief note before we start. As she describes things, I will be changing my outfit to something evocative of the person or event she's talking about each
Okay.
time.
yes. And Saunders' natural attire is fit for the summer court. Very
And
flowery dresses and shiny bangles.
All right, so if you're
I
watching
also-
this show right now, I need you all to go get your popcorn and drink because Mahogany is completely retell the wild hunt story for us right now on the fly, and you've got 2 hours to get it done.
All right. So what had happened was we were walking along.
Every great story starts with, so what had happened was,
yes.
I will ask for a roll.
I can make that happen. What are we rolling?
You can choose to do just a straight charisma roll or diplomacy or any other skill that you might have that you think would fit this purpose.
Am I using my rolls to aid her story, or are they? Have to be
Yeah,
separate
give me a
things?
roll, Terrence, to assist.
All right.
Okay. So with my Fey bonus,
What's your
I do
total,
not-
Terrence?
It's 19.
Okay, so +3 to this.
Okay.
Real quick, when we stepped into this, I did remove my hood, so thus ending my oath of anonymity.
Okay.
That is a hard word to say. It's
Yeah,
like
don't try it again. That's
anonymity.
noob shop.
So that is a middling roll of 24.
And what did you just straight charisma or?
I use diplomacy.
Okay. So you start off strong, and then with Dorian's assistance, that brings that up to a 27.
No. That is with Dorian's assistance.
She seems involved in the story, but not fully attentive.
Okay. So then we get to the part where we do the guy. Does that give
Razmat, are
us-
you going to be the one to do this? Yeah.
What's he gonna have to
I
roll?
just sculpted him.
Okay.
We're,
So you-
we're
You're using your clay that you were given to summon him. And you feel the magic's at work. As she's telling her story and Dorian's dancing around, you focus on the herald. And the clay, much like when you made your flying mount, you feel a bit of yourself go into it. But you feel a bit more of yourself go into it. And then you can't stop. Give me a will save.
Oh no.
Ooh, well, at least I'm glad I did this because I've got a +9 to will,
Oh
and
phew.
I rolled a 14, so 23.
Okay. You don't lose your mind. Give me a
shit.
fortitude save.
Jesus.
Oh,
You don't lose your mind, he says.
Yeah, that's debatable.
About that beat a newt.
and it is also a +9, but this time I rolled a 7, so 16.
You do, however, lose your body. The clay, as they're telling the story, begins to not form outwardly, but inwardly, and it starts to cover your arms. And you know deep inside that if you stop now, you'd be stuck like this with clay hands. A soft voice, the one of the herald, whispers into your mind, "Step aside, Razmat. This is only but temporary."
Oh, I will trust him at his word and allow it to become me.
Big mistake.
So nervous.
The rest of you
I'm
are seeing
super nervous.
Sonder tell her story. Sonder and Dorian both give me concentration. No, if you weren't wizards, that wouldn't work. So just give me a will save to not stutter in your performance while Razbat is slowly turning into a grasshopper centaur with who knows how much the balls weigh.
22.
A lot, so much.
Is that kilos or pounds?
That's a 27. Sorry, I was muted.
Y'all both know that it is in your best interest to keep telling the story because you can see the lady now, Kavatha, is fully intent in what she's seen happen to Razbat and what she's hearing about this story. And just as your story comes to a conclusion, Razbat isn't there anymore. The Herald is. And he simply says, what they speak is truth. Lady Kavatha, Lordess Kavatha, Queen of Growth, Mistress of Rebirth. She slowly claps and says, very well done.
Take a bow.
Deep curtsy.
And what would the Dustlings have of me and my house for the story you've gifted us with?
We would have
Pilgrimage.
interest to the pilgrimage.
To go see Rothfuss. I have a sense that that's what brought your story here to begin with.
Indeed.
That and an exploded boat.
She perks up with that.
That was Matt's voice. That was Frix's voice. That wasn't
No, just the audience is so silent. You're leaning over and talking into the pot. Well, I got an exploded boat. You're like,
yeah.
Yes.
I grant you all passage. First of the morrow, you will be greeted by one of my people. They will bring you a pendant that will allow you to immediately take the journey.
all right, the fast pass.
I
Oh
can
yeah.
Our deepest gratitudes.
I ask but for one favor,
No.
Here it comes.
that afterwards you return and tell me more of your story.
afterwards. Sure.
We will have another tale for you.
May not be directly afterwards.
It may be the tale of how we killed that undead devil guy for trying to swindle us.
Canker sore.
Yes.
That's the one.
We know of it. No, she doesn't say that.
Yeah. Or, is there any way we could bargain for another tale this evening?
I could give you the whole truth if you like.
Don't you shut the fuck up.
Can't mute him.
Yes,
I think this is the part where we bow and leave.
Yeah.
Just drag him
Screw
away.
up our thing.
Who's got the shepherd's crook?
In story, does anybody else actually say anything?
No.
I don't know. Them would bow and prepare to depart.
He's trying to get me hooked off the stage like the Apollo.
As you guys all leave, the lights turn back up. You can see the crowd is also beginning. You were the last act. They're also beginning to make their way towards the door. Some of them are giving your new companion a strange look. Then it dawns on you that the Herald was more tied to the winter courts than the summer. But he seems safe for the moment. But
So how long is this going to be a thing?
Yes, I guess we turn and thank him. Also,
All right, go on now.
You can't have him
Thank
running off
him.
with Razbat.
And our blacksmith
and
back.
ask him to please return our friend.
your
so that we
friend
can
is
prepare for
here.
the morrow.
His mind was strong, but his body was weak. The magic took on hold little harder than intended. It may take some time for this to reverse.
That.
So,
However, I am a 15th level fighter and way better than that dickwad anyway. So
I was going to say,
I'm sure Raz would
I
be fine
stepped
with it.
aside because willingly because he probably could kick my ass if I did.
Yeah.
So this is where
absolutely.
this is where the game master throws in his new pre-built custom monster NPC that's gonna just kick ass and ruin your fun.
Oh, the DNPC who's a paladin riding on a silver dragon. Dope.
Yeah, I worked hard for this.
Oh, so I guess we don't need Kevin anymore. Night Bud, thanks
Yeah,
for
thanks-
coming.
thanks
We
for-
appreciate it.
No, once you guys
Sacrifice
get
will always be noted.
once you guys get out of the pedal temple, and have room to talk, he says it'll only take a few hours for this to change, but I'm gonna need rest afterwards. So I assume, hopefully, you have somewhere here in the city set up for us to go.
Back to our inn.
Mhm.
Bozo.
Familiar territory.
Who wants soup?
Oh,
No,
can't
thank
afford
you.
it.
expensive.
You fought that sickness, but you're more than welcome to try it again, Dorian.
You know, I could just go to a different soup vendor.
I just really want some of that.
Y'all got any more of that soup?
You'll find throughout the years that you'll always think fondly of that soup, and you'll never find one quite as good. You die a little sadder.
I'll switch to chalupas.
Ah.
as far from soup as I can think.
Mm-hmm.
What a chalupa.
All right, game over. Let's
Yeah,
switch to
thanks a
chalupas.
lot, Terrence. Now I want a chalupa.
So another night of dinner and sleep, and knowing that the next morning one of Kavatha's people will see you with the pendant that will allow you passage.
Did we see Canker?
No. I mean,
Oh, okay,
unless you go
okay.
look for him.
I'm
No,
not.
give him the finger.
No,
No. He's not at
Yeah.
that thing yet.
No, okay.
Look, I'll
definitely
spend a little
not.
bit of time since we have it. We're all kind of relaxing, making a couple scrolls.
Does the Herald throw dice?
No.
No.
He can't play this game.
Does the Herald drink?
Yes.
No. Well, there you go. Let's go get some liquid grass.
Well, I think Razbad's gold is in your pocket right there.
Oh, yes. That's quite a full purse.
Herald is
I'm the Herald of the
No,
Wild
it
Hunt.
is not quite a full purse.
I've got
I don't
tabs
mind.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So another night of relaxation, games, drinks, and it's not until the middle of the night that the transformation from Herald back to Razbad happens. Razbad, roll a d4.
Hmm.
Oh.
Mm.
I'm glad you were so quick to jump on that volunteering. I'm so glad.
This is how much
I
con
definitely
damage you're
gotta
taking
step
from
back
alcohol.
in that
One.
line.
1 negative level is what you wake up with the next day.
Ooh.
That could have been so
Permanent?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Is that the hangover or
It's
is that
just a
like
little hangover.
forever?
No, it's just it's a negative level. It's a need to get it. It's not a temporary. It's a permanent negative level.
Yeah, but
It's
I
gotta
have
be- it can be healed,
restoration.
though.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
I
means you'll be
can
down
hear
that
my-
spell for the day.
Does
Yeah.
that mean that his clay is gone now?
No,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, he coughs it up later.
no,
Fireball.
but we were granted one free summons of his herald. I imagine the next one will cost us.
I don't intend to summon him
I
again.
don't intend to
Well,
summon
I mean,
him again.
Raz
I'm
is
just-
the one that's
no,
the most
no, the
knowledgeable about it
question-
now.
The
He's
question
the one
was
to do it.
asked, and I wanted to voice the warning. It will come with a cost.
I also think that the summon was more intended for us to be like, you know what? I want to go back to the wild hunt. Hey, buddy, bloop, 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 bloop. Take me back to the wild hunt. That's what I think it was for.
I don't know what it was for.
That was what it was. That was what it was intended for. You found another use for it.
Oh, well.
And we thank him for going along with it and being cool, not being a dirty narc.
Mm-mm. Harold always was a stand-up guy. He had to stand up because of those massive balls.
And all them legs.
You all, you're welcome.
If you got all them legs, why would you sit?
So the next morning, one of the a similar-looking guards shows up at your room just as you're finishing your breakfast and hands you a pendant. It's a small pendant. It's weightless, and it's a living flower. It's small. It's about the size of a silver dollar, but it's constantly growing out of itself, and petals fall from it. And as the petals fall, they dissipate before they hit the ground. So it's constantly growing and dissipating and growing and dissipating.
Feels like stare at it too long, you might get nauseous.
Is it a single pendant or is it one for each?
It was just one.
Okay. Well, I believe Saunders should be the one to wear it, being that her narration of our journey won us passage, and we are in the press due to her father taking ill. She wear it.
Can I ask these the attendant who dropped it off? Can I ask him how it works? Them how it works?
Merely possessing this in your party will let the gatekeepers know that you are permitted to pass, even though pilgrimage season has not yet begun. It also comes with a small boon from Kavatha.
Is the pilgrimage dangerous?
In the off season, none can tell. Yes and no.
Why are you going to give him ideas? I just want to get there.
Because I want to play the game and roll some dice and murder some monsters, man. I don't want to just.
How early are we before the season? How far off is the season?
Whenever the lords get together and decide. It could be tomorrow. It could be in your terms years from now.
Mm-hmm.
It could also be when Rothfuss deems it necessary to be permitted guest again.
Since sitting on our laurels eating breakfast, let's go.
Yes,
Time is still of the essence, right?
Mm-hmm. Sonder, when you put the pendant on, you feel extremely comfortable. As if you had a constant endure elements on for game time.
Nice.
You
Nice.
also get a +2 deflection bonus to your AC.
Oh.
Doesn't your heat aura already provide that, though?
I think her heat aura gives her a 20% mischance.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. And that's like a per use kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I
sure
naturally-
you weren't overlapped.
No. Like I have fire resistance, but that's different also.
Yep.
So the trek to the top of this peak will take about 2 days, and then you'll need to use your flying mounts to go even further, for the mountain separates from itself at the top.
Okay.
Balls.
Fun. Let's go.
The first day hiking up this mountain is no fun journey, but nothing much happens. Towards the end of the day, you get to this part of the trail, of the stone trail that cuts in on itself and then into the mountain a bit, like a large cave. Those of you with dark vision are fine, but those of you who do not have it, it gets so far away from the outside that you'll need to light a torch or use magic to see.
Light. Ping.
I got a luminous jellyfish around my neck.
And I will sponge off their light sources.
And towards the towards the peak of an exhaustion hike constantly uphill, you find a place that seems like other pilgrims have slept before. It's a circular room in this cave with an old statue that's just gone from time. pillars have fallen over, but you can see where people have spread out beds and laid or have left like little runic graffitis around the thing. Nothing trashy. All seems all appropriately fit for the scenery.
All reverent.
Mm-hmm. Not it's not a bunch of dick drawings or so and so was here. It's poetry or a beautiful carving of a face or just the wings of a dragon. Different things like that. Etched softly into the stone.
This El Barto was very spiritual.
Yeah. And maybe you decide to take a rest here, or you can continue on and deal with exhaustion the next day.
Well, if it's
I
been
wanna
No exhaustion, please.
down
Yes.
to rest.
Rest, please. Seems safe.
Being that
Yes.
we had it unchallenged, unmolested, we're getting ready to be effed in the next leg of the journey.
Anyway,
We
who's
don't
doing
know.
watches?
I will take a watch. I need to feed my jellyfish.
All right. Same. I'll take a watch.
I'll take
I'll
a
take one.
watch.
I
There
get
you go.
bonuses for taking one.
Just doing
Well,
4
bonuses
watches.
for
Sure.
playing a infusion.
Frank said first, Dorian said second, Mon said third, Razbad said fourth. So that's just the watches I'm going to give y'all. Razbad, give me a perception check.
Oh boy. Perception is luckily next plus 14. So 19, 21 if it is based on vision.
Okay. Most of your watch goes by uneventful, and it's getting close to the point where you feel the need to wake everybody up to get ready for the morning trek. When you hear a familiar voice come from the shadows from the way you came. This all would have been a lot easier and faster if you just agreed to come with old Canker beforehand.
Mother.
You hear a quick chant, the casting of a spell, and the shadow you think you see vanishes. Everybody roll initiative.
Summer mode. Biscuit eating bulldog.
So he
So I'm
was
assuming
gonna.
I don't have armor then.
Oh no, I just wasted a natural 20 on that. For 21.
It may not have been a waste.
So he was
So,
going to ambush
just,
us regardless.
Rules question, but I still have any spells I didn't use from the day before, right? Even though I haven't had time to prepare new spells.
Right.
Yeah.
Kevin would still be down his.
Yeah, I'm
Restoration.
still down my restoration.
Dorian,
19.
Sonder,
21.
Nim,
16.
Amun,
Also 16.
Razbad,
17.
Ledros.
11.
And who's got the higher initiative, Nim or Amun?
Plus 7.
Got 4, so you.
So Amun would be the first
I'm
one.
on.
Amun.
Moon, 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 moon.
Okay.
I too sometimes like to chant my friends' names.
It's a fun name to chant. It's easy to do.
Razbad, let's go to the map. I almost forgot to take us to the map.
Do we have a
Ooh, the
map?
map.
Yeah. Oh, that map music.
Yeah, I remember those.
Let's go to the map.
Do we have map music?
You know
Yeah.
what
You
it
ask
says,
this every time.
And
Oh, do I?
graphics. You don't watch many episodes, do you?
The map.
I was there for the taping.
Nothing
Okay.
at all bad could happen right here. At all.
No.
Probably
This isn't
fine.
where bad things happen.
This is where we were sleeping.
Yes.
Damn you, Kanker!
So everybody else is prone and asleep. But you
Yeah,
won't
no
be.
armor.
Well, it
That's
depends.
fine.
You can't sleep in heavy armor without being fatigued, but
What about medium armor?
you can't remember. You have to look that up before it's your
I
turn.
think any. Hold on, let me double check.
Kevin,
Oh, medium or heavy. So yeah, I don't have armor on.
Kevin, the vision
Oh,
you were
shit.
looking at begins to blur as something large materializes right in front of you. I think. Oh, where did it go?
How long does it take to put your armor on?
There he is.
Minutes.
A minute. Do
Not
it fast,
where
won't
it's
help.
in combat.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
Unless you have
But
that
you know
spell
what?
that makes your armor
I get
Feet
my
invisible.
full
for
dex
it
bonus,
and a
so
spell
it's
to
not
help
all
with
shitty.
that.
What?
Yeah, some people have spells that will put armor on people.
I would like that, but I don't got that, so let's fuck them up.
The thing that this guy described is now in front of you. Claws and bones and trinkets hanging off of it, but obviously it's not something he needs to fight. It's a pet of his as it attacks you. The first claw. This is your flat-footed hitting on a 30.
Okay, 30 hits.
All right, so the first claw does 7 damage. The second
Okay.
claw does a 21 hit your flat-footed.
No, 22 is
Okay.
my flat-footed.
The bite hits.
Make sure to scream in pain.
No, this is Razbad. He's
For
going to
10
stoically
damage.
take it.
And then a strange tail comes not from around its body, but through it wiggles through its bones and jabs at you like a spear. Also
Ugh.
25.
That hits.
Noob, you're supposed to drink. Toker's doing something mean.
I'm not doing that. Crazy. Ryan
Sure.
messaged me today. It's like, yeah, you did 8 shots in an hour, dude. I thought you would have done a lot more. It's like I didn't want to die, Ryan. Shout out to
13,
Ryan. Thank you for watching.
13 more damage, and you need to give me a fortitude save versus poison.
Okay. Plus 9.
Plus 8. You're
And I rolled a 17. Oh, you're right. Plus 8 because of my. No.
No,
I
he-
cast it.
oh, you,
Yeah.
you fixed your negative level. That's right.
He restored himself.
Yeah. I'm down the spell, not the level. So plus 9, so 28.
All right, so you're good. It is then.
And you said 12 damage, correct?
Mm-hmm. Did I? I said a bunch of different damages. That was the last one I told you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sonder, give me a perception check.
It never fucking fails. Sonder rolls shit on perception. That's a 2 for 12.
12 still enough to hear Razbad getting attacked. So you wake up.
Yeah, I scream out. I don't muffle anything.
All right, so I'm awake, and I guess I stand up.
There you go.
This is my movement. And
Fireball this bitch.
there's
What
no
end?
room for a firewall in this room, is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put it behind him and envelop him in it.
Mm-hmm.
Not to
Well,
mention
Razbad's really
remember-
suffering. Put him out of his misery.
What, like,
last
do I
week?
need to do a knowledge check on this thing? Do we know what this is already?
You can do a knowledge check on it, but
Yeah, the only
y'all
thing we
did.
did-
Y'all did one
Only
based off
demon.
his description.
Yeah. What was the knowledge? Because I feel like maybe I don't even have it.
It was
The Bone Devil.
Right?
it was the bone devil, yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
a religion check.
I just
Those
don't
are
remember anything about this thing.
It had resistances, so maybe a fireball.
It's a knowledge planes because it's an outsider.
That's not going to tell me shit. 14.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you shit.
Does anybody remember what we already knew? Question mark.
Mid-aligned weapons. That's what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah, it
it's almost
was-
immortal. Where it came from, if it's an actual one of those.
I
Where's
remember us going with a whole bunch of resistances.
Yeah,
Or
SR.
Coker's
think
exact
some DR.
words.
You don't use it's resistant to acid, it's resistant to cold, it's immune to fire. That's when you decided you didn't want to go fight it.
Yeah, okay. See, I knew there was a reason why I was like, fuck this thing, and now I don't have my armor on, so it's basically just, hey, come in here and die.
If your armor
Medium or heavy armor?
I wear medium armor. Just got it.
Oh,
is it mithril?
I don't think so.
Because if it's
It was
mithril, it's
something.
treated like light.
Ooh, I need
Where did
to-
it go
Mine's already
again? Chainmail. +1 chainmail.
And you were not
Maybe.
sleeping in it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit. All right, so, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna have SR, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
We
We'll
assume so.
buff the group. You have other options. We're all grouped up right now. I'm just
True.
throwing this out.
That's a good idea. Unfortunately, didn't we discuss?
ISR? Is it a spell
Yeah.
that affects the weapon or the person?
Oh no,
yeah,
this
the-
doesn't have spell resistance doesn't, so that's cool. So protection from evil communal. I'm casting that.
And the range on that is
Touch.
so
So
you can't.
moved your move action to get up.
Oh, it's fucking stupid. Well, shit.
What
Can't do that
about
one. I can't. There's nothing
What
that I can
about
do
haste?
that's not. I don't have that.
Weapons against
I
evil?
thought you
No.
were the one that threw haste
What about your
in there.
weapons against evil spell?
Oh yeah, that one does have a range. Okay, cool.
You know, with your touch communal spells, I was saying you can do it as a full round action and then move to hit everybody within 30 feet. But
Yeah. But I had to stand up
mhm.
because I was asleep. I'm not bitter about
That
this at all.
sneaky bastard of a DM attacking us in our sleep.
I'm not bitter about this at all.
He was going to make us fight these damn bone devils, whether we wanted to or not.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yup.
Already have the
I
damage.
prepped all this monster for nothing.
Unless
Oh,
y'all had gone to the
show
ice
them.
court, and then I had a totally different encounter planned for that one. But that's fine.
They were
Mhm.
osteo.
No, we're still gonna
demons.
see that one, I'm sure.
Maybe.
Yeah, everybody's within 20 feet of each other right now. Yeah. Cool. All right, so weapons against evil on, I think all of them.
I have one weapon.
Same.
I'm pretty sure we're all one weapon fighters.
Yeah,
who are
I mean, I have,
melee
it's like
fighters.
one weapon per level, so I'm pretty sure I have eight levels. 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
5, 6. I'm pretty sure all of your weapons, unless you have like 3 weapons, in which case, shut up. And then
I
Dorian
have 3
doesn't.
weapons actually.
Dorian doesn't need it, right?
No, I do need it.
Oh, I thought your weapon was already good aligned.
No,
Yeah.
it's cold iron.
Oh,
Is there
cold
SR
iron.
with
That's
this?
what it is. No.
And is it object?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Is it object?
There's. Yes, there's. It's SR, but it's against the object.
Oh, then I'm good.
Yeah. And so, what does this do? Weapons ignore DR of evil creatures that have DR 5 or lower, as long as the damage reduction is not DR epic, and that's what it does.
Oh, it's only against DR5 or lower?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So apparently, that's a wasted spell. From what he's just
Wait,
from.
is it?
Moving
it's
on.
just
Yeah,
Hey.
but we wouldn't know that, so it was
would
worthy
be
attempt.
-5. But
17.
Mhm.
That is Razban.
all right, I roar out to make sure everyone's awake, and then I want to know what this is. You said planes.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 12. Knowledge planes versus a monster to know what it is a plus 11, so 23.
It is a bone devil.
Okay, just making
Stuff
sure
stuff that I already talked about.
Yeah, I just wanted to ensure what we thought going in was correct. And I will go ahead and swing my hammer against this guy.
Okay.
I don't think does a 16 hit?
No.
Yeah, I swing and miss twice.
Oh, twice. Gross. Okay. First 16, I'm on.
Hey, did you skip me? I had a 19.
Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like I accidentally wrote 14. So yeah, Dorian.
All right. I will get up and attempt to move into a flanking position. Should I roll acrobatics to try and avoid an attack of opportunity? Though I doubt I'd make it. Yeah. No, I probably blew that. Let's see. Yeah, it's like a. Yeah, it's 19 on acrobatics, so I probably didn't make
It will take its attack of opportunity on you.
Alrighty.
Probably hitting with its stinger. 25.
Yep.
Give me a fort save.
23.
So 13 damage, but you are able to resist the poison, I believe. Yes. And you're moving to get into a flanking with Razbad?
Yeah. Which actual squares is that guy in? He's in like 6 squares there.
There we go.
Thank you. Works for me.
Okay.
But I'll be keeping an eye out on my rear as well.
10, 15, 20. So you didn't have enough movement to do that one move?
Let's see. What does standing cost?
Oh, that's right. You're prone. So yes.
I wish it just cost movement like in other games.
Would have been the same end result. So now Amun.
Now me. I would like to stand up.
Okay.
What's grabbing your shit off the ground? Like a weapon and a shield type shit.
Move.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my thing.
Stand up and shield and get your whip ready.
Yeah, and just because it's cool, I'm gonna throw my helmet on, but just the helmet.
Okay.
My weird scorpion speedo still flopping in the wind.
I'll give you a +1 weird bonus to your armor class for that. Nim.
Listen, I'll take it right now.
So
Okay?
we're all awake, yes.
Yeah. Now that he's
And,
gone and actually yelled at you.
Yeah, so I'll we don't need to beat the knowledge dead horse, do we? We're good. We learn pretty much everything we can, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Nim will see what's going on and start casting a spell. And then Feisty will cast a spell from a scroll. And Nim will disappear. And then she will fly up 30 feet.
Straight up?
And that's my go.
She goes straight up?
Combo.
Lazarus.
She cast Banish on me. That's what she did.
Okay, first movement will be to stand. And then I can get into... Oh, I can't move. That's right. I will get to here.
All right, that will provoke.
Yep.
Quick question.
Wait.
Do we have any light source going right now?
I'd imagine there would be a campfire if we're camped.
I could probably answer that question, Kevin. No.
Okay.
Well, we have my luminescent jellyfish around my neck.
Yeah, roll percentiles.
Okay,
Wow.
I'll take it.
Just noob.
53.
They're the embers from the campfire are enough for low light vision.
Well, that doesn't help me at all. All right.
There we go.
Stupid human.
26 to hit your AC there, Vladros.
It has the multi.
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it does not because I have mobility. Wrong character. Yes, that hits me.
Okay. Give me a fortitude save.
Good call, though. Reflexively, hey, it's always worth it.
This is a fortitude save. Yes, not against enchantment, so 19.
You take 14 damage.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm reading a big list here. 21 to hit your touch AC, Terrence. Assuming,
Yeah.
And then
21.
Vladros needs to give me a reflex save. As from the shadows, a vial breaks against Dorian's back, coating him in fire, and the splashes of the fire eke out and into Vladros' square.
26 reflex save.
I think that will be for half then. Oh. All right, let me double check.
Hey, what again?
Special. Just threw a alchemist bomb at you.
Oh, no.
So you take the damage, Terrence. Splash damage.
It should be the bomb's damage.
Kevin. Splash damage from an alchemist bomb is always equal to the bomb's minimum damage. Okay. And making sure he doesn't have any things that bump that. Oh, it goes 10 feet instead of 5. But that still just hits you. So
And if the Bone Devil wasn't immune,
yeah, he's immune to fire, so that's why
Yeah.
the combo's nasty.
that is nasty.
Oh, so Terrence, you were on fire. You took that damage. You're on fire.
But
you
what
made
damage?
the reflex, huh?
What damage?
You'll take this damage and be on
No.
fire. I'll tell you in just a second. 25 damage, 25 fire damage. Wow. Oh, why did I eat so much? Why can't I read? There it is. Okay, so the splash damage isn't bad. It's 10. But it'll be 5 if you saved. And your reflex was what?
26.
Yeah, so you definitely made the save.
Okay.
Cool.
So 4 with my DR.
And that was his go. Good news is that now you can see where he threw the bomb from. 27. Oh, that is the bad guy. The other bad guy. Okay. I'm going to do a claw on Kevin. It's a 24 to hit.
Nope.
Claw on Vladros. That is a 15.
Nope.
And a bite on Dorian, which is a fumble.
Yeah.
I want him to puke.
Provoking that attack of
On me.
opportunity.
Rolling the percentiles to see how bad of a fumble it is. 3. So
Oh, that
just a miss.
He goes to bite him and realizes he's on fire.
Oh, wait.
He goes, "Ha, ha, 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 ha."
Is
Oh,
it
wait.
and the number 3 is 3, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It would be 30 and 0 to make it 30. Cool. I will, however, not have him do a stinger attack as part of his fumble.
Okay.
Sonder. Nope. Dorian. You were 19. Nope. Saunders 21.
I cast Bless.
There you go.
You realize you can see the guy that is in the way
She cast bless, Kevin.
No,
She cast
I'm
bless.
I appreciate Bless. I'm making sure she realizes he popped up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. Bless.
Yeah, so Bless gives you +1 morale bonus on attack rolls, saving throws against fear effects. Take it. Have it.
Does it have a SR?
It does. Oh yeah,
That's
I'm just gonna
awesome.
roll you for that. Passed 28.
Cool. Thank you.
That was easy. That was fast.
It was
That
a nat 20.
It was an 18,
Oh.
and my never mind. So it would have been blah 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 blah.
Still enough.
26. Yeah,
You got it.
I was going to say, a nat
I don't know
20.
why I
He's
thought it was-
double blessed.
+10. That's what my concentration check used to be.
Any
Anyway.
movement?
Nope.
Okay. Dorian.
All right. After activating my arcane pool and getting that bless, does 29 hit the creature?
29 does hit the creature.
2 hits.
Okay.
So that's, let me do a little math here. 23 and all right. 25 and 22 damage.
Some vicious blows. You feel like not all of it's going through, but a mighty chunk.
Yep.
That was 19, 17. Razbad.
All right, I pre-rolled this. Does a 28 hit?
No.
Well, my second roll was a nat 20.
Nice.
So that definitely hits, and he definitely reduces in size by 1 category.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Roll percentiles.
Such a
All
dumb
right.
item.
I will roll percentiles.
Do I get an attack of opportunity as he shrinks?
No. Maybe. We'll see what his percentiles say.
94.
Holy shit!
All right, hold on. Let's put in his reduced person.
You know, I was going to suggest if you took a 5-foot step diagonally, you could flank with me and Dorian, but now that's not the case.
All right. 94. Roll a d20 again at your max attack bonus.
With the bless, that is 27.
Because of the reduced person, his AC is now 27. Roll damage for like a crit.
Love it.
Yeah, I don't love my dice. So 15.
Total?
Yeah.
That's with double damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yuck.
Yeah, gross. All right, so what I was going to do was say with your max damage, he was going to roll a fortitude save. And if it's less than that, he'd be dead. You would have decapitated him. But he's got a plus 12 fortitude save. I think I'm still going to stick with that. That means on a 1, 2, or 3, this guy's dead.
I like it.
Considering the fact that he still has over 100 hit points left, that's a good crit on a 94.
Hey, yeah, I rolled crap. I rolled a 1 and a 3 on 2d8.
Rolling it. I did roll a 1, but there's another 1 behind it. However, I'll let
So that's a 2.
Your crit will bypass his DR and do full damage.
Well, thank you for that small bit.
Yeah.
Do I get my
I'll
attack
take
of
it.
opportunity? He left my square.
No.
Hey, I rolled a 94 on the crit.
Yeah,
I think you should do that.
you had a 3 in 20 chance that he would just be dead, and it didn't pan out for you. So next time roll 100 on the D100. Amun, come show him how crits are done.
I will cast light on my helmet and move 30 feet.
That's all you're doing, huh?
That's all I can do. But I can move 30 feet. I would like to be behind Vladros if I could.
25, 30.
Woohoo.
Nim.
Okay, so my food lion that I just summoned will appear. Right here. And attack.
Go get him, food line.
Food lion. All right.
Hold on.
Damn it.
So, let's see if it happens before or after. As soon as you enter. Yeah, give me a fortitude save.
Average, so that's going to give me 19.
You're good, but just barely. The stench of this guy is almost too much for your foo lion to handle. But you're good.
Obviously, never been in a food lion.
several times a week now.
Yeah.
Some of them are nice.
Real quick,
Some of them are not.
I hate to interrupt his long ass turn, but I forgot to mention my swift action. I wanted to activate my prayer.
Yeah, too bad.
Yeah, next turn, Kevin. So does the 19 hit him?
No.
Does shit. Let's see, does this 22 hit him?
No.
Okay. Does 12 would be 20. So does a 25 hit him?
No.
Well, then I don't get the rakes. So because the calls didn't hit, so everything missed.
Mm.
That sucks.
Yeah. It's your foo lion
Wait a minute.
appears before this guy, and you start raking at him. He's nimbly pimbly. He's dodging your attacks.
That's fine. Now I will. Nim will. How far can I crawl without having to waste a whole movement to get up?
5 feet.
At half speed? I can only crawl 5
You
feet.
can crawl
5
5
feet.
feet as a move action.
And I can't get up and move. Getting up would be the move action, right?
You can get up and move.
Wait,
that
never
would be the
mind.
end of your turn.
This is all. It doesn't matter. So I just cast haste, and everybody gets it because they just have to be within 30 feet of each other.
Does it have
Sorry.
SR?
Awesome.
Yeah, it does.
Give me that SR.
I'm sure it does. Let me just double check.
We're gonna sell this item out from under you while you're sleeping.
Oh shit.
You're making yourself suck more.
No, it's only for him. It's not like it stops the spell.
Listen, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, it only stops it for him.
Guarantee you a monster will never, ever be stopped by it.
All right, so I got a 20 to overcome the SR.
That's it. You did it. Thank you.
All right, good. So everybody has haste, including the food lion.
Yeah, monsters have already been stopped by his SR.
Yeah, I've stopped a lot of monsters from it.
Yeah,
Stuff like
so that's awesome.
No, I'm cursing.
It stops negative levels. It stops so much shit. It's really nice.
Cool. Is that the end of your turn, Nim?
Shift me 20 feet due east, so that I'm 10 feet on the other side of Sonder.
Don't do that. No.
5 more.
You're fucking.
There you go.
Whatever.
Man, look at
Good
that
idea.
straight row of people. If only it had a line attack.
Vladros.
Okay, so with haste, I can now move 70 feet. So I am going to move.
Your normal movement is
40.
so yeah, 70. Yeah.
So I'm going to take the long way around to flank the alchemist with the food dog.
Zip,
Way to go, Vlad.
Drop my dice. Oh, I shouldn't have used that one. Do I need to roll first before I say what I'm doing? Do I need to roll for entering his
Yeah.
aura?
Give me a fortitude save. As you
Is
get
it
close
an
to him, there's this horrible stench.
Okay, so that's not an enchantment. 24.
You're good. You've
Okay.
smelled worse.
Probably been the ones doing the smelling worse. 19, 20, 21
Miss.
to hit him. Yep. That's it. It's my turn.
Okie dokie. Now it is his go. He is going to attempt to acrobatics away.
You son of a bitch.
31 beat both of the Fulans, CMD, and yours.
Yes, it does.
Ploop. And then he reaches out with a claw. Maybe not hitting. 23.
No.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
Okay.
Thank you, Bless.
That's the end of the round. It's the end of the second round.
Oh, fuck, I forgot to rage.
No, you did. I don't think it would help you. Not with a 21. That makes you feel better. Does it make you feel better?
Well, yeah, because my AC would have gone down and I would have got hit.
Exactly. So rage so that we can do this again next week and I can get all my hits on you.
No, wait till it's my turn. I haven't done it yet.
That was me saying that we're out of time.
Oh, I missed that. Sorry.
Oh.
Mid-combat ender, I hate it, but
It's Cliffy. It's like
it has to happen. We're on
That's
time clock.
annoying.
It prolongs the suspense.
does it?
Purloins the letters.
No, it doesn't. I'm trying to put a positive spin on shit.
Just
Stop
makes
being
me forget what the
positive.
fuck we were doing.
We're fighting monsters.
Yeah.
No, see,
No shit, we're
Terrence,
fighting monsters.
I take notes so that I remember everybody's initiative
Sorry.
next week. See how that works?
No, what are you talking about?
He never remembers.
I'm sorry.
He'll want to
Sorry.
reroll initiative as soon as we start, I'm sure.
I'm not a simp initiative, an initiative simp like you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't get behind your internet jargon. I don't even know what that means, so I can't be offended. Yeah, this is a scary combat for y'all.
And we tried to
spend all
avoid
my
it,
turns.
and you just said nope.
No,
Not avoiding it.
You said
Yeah.
you're gonna do it without your armor. You
I'm not afraid
fucking-
because these aren't real people. So
I've been trying to. I've been trying to move fucking things now, but I can't see in the dark, so I had to cast light. I had to get up, grab my items.
Mhm.
Haven't got a crit off. Knocked that thing down to a small creature. Dropped its AC from 29 to 27. You'll live forever now.
Does it
Pretty
still
sweet.
have its reach?
No.
Good.
Yeah, that reduced person was pretty nasty crit on that thing.
Good
Yeah,
job.
taking
Kevin.
away its reach is a big deal.
yay! But I can't hit it otherwise. Apparently,
I can't
We
believe
gotta
I
find a
forgot
better
to rage
summon.
2 rounds in a row. And it worked
I
in my benefit.
forgot to call judgment upon these enemies,
yeah, Judy, judge away. What's wrong with you?
I mean,
and
it's
I forgot to
understandable.
bane my weapons against them.
It's totally understandable. We haven't been playing this game for a decade and a half.
Specifically, these characters for almost a year and a half.
Some of you.
yeah.
I've been playing this character for maybe a couple months. Because I'm bad at making characters.
At the worst.
You're good at role playing. You're
Mm.
bad at rolling dice.
Yes, I am bad at the random chance of the universe.
Hmm.
But I love playing characters, and I love being a role player.
And you make up for your lack in dice and addition of voices and character to the show.
If you would like to
Great
see
job.
any number of
Thank you.
Frakes' other voices, you can find links to all of our other shows on www.homebrewdetritus.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and tell your dumb friends about our dumb friends, and we could all get together and be stupid together while we pretend to be wizards and warriors and fae people and mystical made-up lands. We draw cartoons too. You can check out Raiders of the
draw
Lark.
cartoons.
You can check out Noob Show. You can also spend your time watching Jack Black play Dungeons and Dragons. It was delightful. It's not on our channel, but I'm a little gay for Jack Black, and watching him play Dungeons and Dragons. You know, honestly, if I didn't
What's
like
it
Jack
good?
Black,
Really?
he's a bit of a table hog, but I don't care because it's Jack Black. I feel like any other person that tell me, like, dude, you've talked enough, shut up. But he sings and shit. It's great. He's a warlock bard.
A
Duh.
Borlock?
I think that's his
Bardlock?
name is Barlow.
I would say Warbard.
Yeah, which is
All right, I have to watch this now.
No, it's fun. I mean, it's not as good as
No,
ours.
I'm serious. I have to watch this now. Let's end the show.
Is it better than the puppet show they did?
It's
not
my
even
birthday. I
Is it
want to
Teddy
watch
Roosevelt?
this now.
Oh yeah, we never said happy birthday to Kevin.
Happy birthday!
And I don't
almost
intend-
Birthday, Kevin.
I'm old as shit. I'm 44.
Woo,
It's
woo.
just the only reason we neglected to say it at the top of the show is because we don't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realized that, and I understood it before. It's proven now. Thank you all.
It's not true.
I'm just kidding. Happy birthday, Kevin.
Happy birthday to me.
I would like to say
Such
a
a
big
dork.
thank you to your wife, because now that you're married, I'm assuming you're not going to be outside the ice house at 2 a.m. drunk calling random bitches for an hour and a half.
Talk about that. Let's
Did your wife watch the show?
no.
Okay, well, look, he went
Uh,
outside
she
the ice
might.
house. Please, it's my birthday. It was sad. It was real sad.
I remember it, and yes, it was not my best point ever.
Alcohol makes us do all kinds of strange and completely in character things.
It's just you're real lucky. It was still the flip phone era, so the video I had of it was too potato quality to upload anything. Otherwise, everybody would have seen that sad predicament.
I do believe it made Charleston airwaves at one point.
Oh, we talked about it for sure.
Yeah.
Anyhow, happy birthday.
Nothing
Kevin.
like being friends with people for coming up on 20 years to hold the worst things against you. Thanks, guys.
Why you gotta depress me with that figure? Anyway, happy birthday.
Lord of the Rings is old enough to drink this year.
Holy shnikes.
C-Lab 2021 is in the past.
Yes, it is.
Aw.
That is
It's
that
a
is
historical
sadly
document.
true.
Now I want to go watch that episode where that robot kept stealing his teeth and the scorpion fought the robot to the death.
All
to
I can
stop
say is
stealing his teeth.
Don't mean butt if it ain't got that jut. That's one of my favorites.